How's it going, America? It's your stony friend Eric, and I'm back with another mask review, man. This time, I got the Werewolf and the Wolfman from Trick or Treat Studios, dog. Both these episodes, probably the most nostalgic shit there is for me, man. This Scooby-Doo line, probably the most nostalgic shit there is for me, dog. This is what I grew up with all this. I had both of these episodes on VHS. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf and A Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts. I had them on VHS, man. I watched them all the time. So when Trick or Treat Studios said, "Yo, we're gonna release the masks from your childhood," I was like, God fucking damn it. I gotta buy that. So here I am, man. I'm gonna review both these. I just got this one in the mail today. To be honest with you, this one initially I was not huge on. This one I was like, it kind of looks like him, but it's kind of weird. But it grew on me, and it went up for $50 on eBay. Normally it's like 65 to 70 bucks. So I was like, oh, because I've been wanting it lately. So I was like, no, well, I gotta buy it. So I bought this. I'm stoked on this, and this one I've had for a little bit. I just didn't shoot a video on it because who knows why. I guess something came up. But yeah, man, this one is pretty sick too. I'm very happy with it. I like the way it came out. I like the way both of them came out. So let's take this shit into a more point of view type of shot and look at the finer details of these motherfucking masks. Yes. Yeah, man, this mask definitely grew on me. I wasn't huge on the way he looked. When I saw the photos, I was like, man, I mean, that looks okay, but it's not how I imagine him being represented. But something about it, it's got its charm. It's definitely got a unique face, and it's definitely a unique mask in my collection. I don't have anything that's this color, nothing that has a cool ass face like that. So I'm down for it, man. Sculpted very well by Kyle Glencross, who also sculpted the Mr. Hyde mask, and he just does so much detail over the whole entire mask, man. So much, all this stuff in here, all this fucking texture that he gives it is really sick. And he did a very similar thing with the Mr. Hyde. It's just completely textured all over the entire mask, which gives it so much life. I mean, that's still my favorite mask out of the bunch. But this one, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to buy this. I can't not buy this. This episode is so classic, man. And I'm super stoked on it. Now that I own it, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking sick. Hair is done pretty well. It's a thick ass head of hair. I kind of gotta brush it to part the hair a little bit better. But once I do that, I mean, it'll be pretty awesome. And I think that's really cool. Is that not really cool? It looks really cool in there. But yeah, big mask too. It's definitely when you put it on, there's good room in there, but getting it on, it's kind of hard, at least for me with all my hair. But yeah, man, that's basically all I would have to say about this. I'm stoked on it. Totally worth it. Totally sick. And as for the werewolf, also very sick. I mean, when you imagine the Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf episode, you imagine this expression, America. There's no other expression that comes to mind when you think of this fucking werewolf. And I'm stoked on it. The paint is not as there's not as much going on as as the Wolfman, with all those multiple colors and stuff like that going on in his purplish color. But it's still pretty good. That mint really pops amongst the collection. The red eyes are super cool, and I'd say the hair is spot on coloring. That's the hair that I imagine when I imagine the Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf episode. But the size of the mask, I will say, is pretty small. When I put this thing on, man, I was like, man, I can't breathe. I can't see nothing. I can't get it off. It was a big pain in my ass. So yeah, I don't know if it's really meant for for wearing. It's probably just like how I feel about the rest of these masks, just meant for collectors to have on display. But I'm stoked on it. And another thing that I like is you can just stand this mask on its own most of the time. The neck works as a perfect stand. This one, not as much. I mean, it's all right. And that one, no. But yeah, man, I'm stoked on it. Totally worth the money. The expression is perfect. I love the way that they both look. They're both, such eye catchers in the collections. So Yeah, man. Real quick, I want to show you guys these masks in some different lighting, because you know sometimes that can make or break a mask. So here they are in some dim lighting, man. Some standard chilling out lighting. Let's see what they'd look like when you bring this shit darker. Oh, now I like that. This one, not so much. This one, something about that is actually giving it more of how I am. That's okay. Yes. Yes, this mask. I'm liking this mask a lot more right now. And then on some really dark shit, they still look decent. This one is cool, man. The way his eyes and his teeth pop out, that's spooky. This one, it's alright. Whoop, y'all. That's basically all I gotta say about these two sick ass masks, man. Both of these things are just pure nostalgia. Oh, every time I see them, I'm like, oh my god, this exists. I can't give Trick or Treat Studios enough praise for bringing this to my life and all of yours, because you know, shit, man, I grew up on this. This is what molded my love for horror and all those kinds of things. These episodes that I had on VHS. And you know, Kyle Glencross nailed this. Jasper Anderson nailed this. They're both sick, both fucking great. And you know, that's basically all I gotta say about it, man. Peace the fuck out. Go online and right now and buy it. Go on eBay right now and buy this.